Go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am Abigail, the ultimate guru. With me is my co host, the world's only comedian, Bryden Proctor.
Hello.
And joining us today is his very funny friend, Evan.
Hello.
You don't have to worry about a thing because we are here to help. If you'd like to submit a Dear Abby letter, you can DM me on Twitter at OctoAbby. Bryden lost his old account and is now one and only Bryden. The one is the number, not the word.
Yeah, it's like a finger.
It's like a finger.
Well, it's like one. It's like a one, Like one is like a finger. Well, it's the only. No. Think about it. It's the only number that's like a finger, Like three.
True.
What is that? I mean, five? Like, that's nuts. Nine, you can make it with a
trying to
couple
think.
fingers, but like
No. Yeah, it's only one.
11, two fingers. But
Yeah,
21, no fingers. 111, three fingers. But oddly enough, 411 can't do it. 311 can't do it.
That's a very astute observation, Bryden. I'm
211?
very proud of you.
211 you could if you wanted.
Evan, could you tell us what your Twitter ad is again?
EVM Tanner again.
There you go. Sorry. Bryden, do you want to keep going about your numbers?
Yeah, no,
Do you
because
want
I
to talk
think it's
about
weird.
numbers like we're in kindergarten? It is a little weird.
I don't know. Nobody spends their days, these guys, the people that listen to this are like hanging drywall or sending emails. And they've never once thought about the fact that they're like, yeah, it's pretty much just 111 and 111. Like, that's it. Like, you can't do, 311, great band. Hard to do on your hands if you're
That's
describing
true.
it.
Good job.
What do you mean, good job?
You're doing a good job. You're observing the world around you. You're learning things about the shape of numbers.
I mean, I think it's hilarious that you've never been classical enough to fucking figure that out. To think that,
No.
like, what a great observation that is.
I'm telling you, it's a great observation. I literally said it is. Oh my gosh, it's raining so
You are
hard right
such
now.
a mom.
I'm just sitting here listening to him. It's like, oh, it sounds like my 6-year-old.
Okay, I'm sorry. Is your 6-year-old told you about the fingers and the numbers?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, shit. I got a new podcast to start. This one's done.
Yeah. You could just go on and move on to the
On to
children.
the next co-host. Goodbye. Dude, but I mean, hold on. Here's another thing. Wouldn't the fingers and the numbers sound like a ridiculously good hardcore band?
The fingers and the numbers.
The fingers and the numbers, like, they would have the best breakdowns.
It's catchy.
It's so
catchy.
good.
You could even do like a self-titled song
Yeah.
on a self-titled album. It's like it just sounds like it should be lyrics.
And
Yeah.
it's all like like the Left 4 Dead like hand shit with like Roman numeral fucking slashes. It's the fingers and the numbers. Holy shit. God, transport me back to 2009. I'd like to be famous, please.
Just start the band. You can do it.
God damn. Well, I always wanted to start a band that made like screamo music called It's Not 2005.
I know you've told me about this.
I've told you about this. I don't think I've told it on the show, though, where it was like, she tore my hoodie in two, just like my heart. Like, I just need like a bunch of fucking mid-30s guys that are willing to wear wigs and eyeliner and just like go perform at bars and just make hilarious shit like that.
I feel like you could find a few guys. I don't think that would be very hard.
You would think, I'm sure.
Maybe not ones that like live nearby.
Well, it's like, I gotta buy a drum set because, like, I'm not gonna blow my vocal cords out. I'm not.
Oh, so you're not even gonna do the hard part.
I mean, not if I have to do like a successful podcast that now has a Patreon.
Oh, yes, we do. Let's get on to our ad for the day. It's our own ad. Do you love our show? Can't get enough? Have you ever been listening to an episode and thought, oh no, it's over? No, it's over too soon. We at Here to Help have very good news for you. You can keep listening because we now have a Patreon. For only $1, you can get at least 3 bonus episodes a month. 3. Can you believe how generous we are? What a deal. The higher price tiers will include things like the unaired pilot episode, special Discord privileges. There are things flying around outside my window that I can hear because the wind is very fast. I'm sorry, that scared me. Sorry. Whatever else we come up with later down the road.
That is okay. Things flying around outside your window is not at all included in the higher Patreon or any Patreon level.
I'm sorry, it was alarming. It was very loud. Did the mic pick that up?
No, it didn't.
No.
I'm on the second floor. Why is that happening?
Because there's a witch on a broom from Wizard of Oz going. Dun, dun, dun,
Okay, let me finish the ad. I'm very sorry for that. It just really spooked me. I jumped in my chair. Okay, sign up for the Patreon. Give us your money and tell all your friends to give us theirs too. It's less than Starbucks. It's less than a gallon of gas. It's less than a single avocado. Don't be stingy. Give us your money today.
What's the URL?
That's a good question.
You
Well, I think
idiot!
In the description, it's going to be linked in the description.
It will be in the description. It's patreon.com/here to help podcast.
Yes, that's easy to remember. You would think I would have figured that out.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. Also,
That's how easy it is to remember.
Also, by the way, at least 3 means you're gonna get one every week until something happens. You're getting at least 3.
It's a buffer so that in case we need to take a week off from the bonus episodes, we're not like promising you a product that you paid for and you're not getting it. We can take 1 week off because we only promised you 3.
Yeah. And
basically.
most of the time I'm just gonna just talk to Evan for an hour and go, "Yep, that's what you get." It's $1.
No.
It's $1.
That's not what's going to happen. It's going to be good. It's
$1.
basically, we're just going to keep going. It's a part 2. It's like if the podcast was 2 hours.
That is
Too
true.
hot for YouTube.
That is true. To explain, it is the part 2, which will be a little edgier and racier. And
Yeah, because it won't be on YouTube. That's true, Evan.
yeah, like I'm going to say the N word.
No, you're not.
I'm
Won't
gonna.
Patreon kick us off for that?
Yes, completely.
Yeah, we shouldn't do that.
No. Well, I don't know. But anyway, Evan is like the coolest. The reason Evan is here is he's the coolest guy ever in the Odyssey chat. The whole thing seems like an ad. We have 7 minutes of a fucking ad. Evan's the coolest guy in my chat. And if other guys in my chat don't think that, then they're lying to themselves because anybody who's listening to this goes, yeah, Evan is the funniest guy in the chat. But yeah, now he's on the show. So let's go ahead. Do you want to go ahead and do the fucking show, Abby? You want to get on to the whole thing?
Don't you want to build me up some more so that they'll be disappointed by what comes next?
Oh, I guarantee that nobody's going to be disappointed by what comes next because they're going to be disappointed by the gay men that are fucking them in the ass that are about to come because all of our listeners are gay. Anyway, give us money. Do the show. I'm drunk. I'm so drunk and hot. Oh, no.
And we just lost Abby.
Yeah, I think she might have actually, her electricity might have got out. Well,
all right, then.
That might happen. Okay. Let's see. Let's give it a little seconds. Right. And she goes, power is back, waiting on Wi-Fi. Oh, dude, this rules. Tragedy episode.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, it's no, this is good. So anyway, yeah, not to build you up, but
yeah,
what's just a couple funny guys hanging out, being real funny.
Yeah, it's a comedy show.
Jesus fucking Christ. No, this is bullshit, dude. It's 95 degrees in my fucking house because my shit got fucked. It's her.
Explain what happened because that was on an earlier take.
Oh yeah, did I not explain that? Yeah, my fucking AC goes out yesterday, and I have to go to bed. It's 84 degrees in the house. It's fucking horrible. Fans everywhere. And then now I come home and it was like 95 fucking degrees because it's even hotter today. And they're like, yeah, hopefully we can fix it tomorrow, but we're backed up for like 4 days. So like I could just like not have goddamn shit for 4 fucking days. And it seems like it should be illegal. I don't know. Maybe the libertarian in me is gone, or the libertarian in me is like, I should be able to go and punch that person and be like, get to work. Or
That
at least
person
not
being
pay
your
rent.
landlord?
No, yeah, or at least just not pay rent and go, no thanks. I paid for a place with air conditioning on this contract. It leaves a lot of, like, if you aren't a spurg like I am, it doesn't leave a bunch of, like moral questions. But like in general, I will tell you, I'm extremely uncomfortable and I hate it.
Well, if you were living in your libertarian fantasy, then it would be down to whether your security force was stronger than the landlord's security force.
I don't think it would. Actually, if we're going to talk about that, I don't think it would, because I signed a contract saying that I lived in a place that does have functional air conditioning.
Yeah,
Therefore,
but who's
he
going to enforce
violated-
it?
Well, my private security force, of course. But like, it's. I feel like I should be able to call the police over this, but I know you can't.
Well, you can.
Yeah, I mean they ain't gonna do anything though, because that's state shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I should be able to use my private security force to confiscate every fan that's in this fucking place.
You can try.
Well, I can't try. I don't have a private security force. Plus, I live in a black neighborhood.
Oh, that's a rough one.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, every black neighborhood's a rough one.
Yeah.
It seems like it'd be, racist. I don't want to hurt anybody. It'd be like George Floyd, and I'm like, shit. Like a Yu-Gi-Oh thing where they're like, I play George Floyd, and you're like, shit. What do you do about that?
Like it's like a sacrifice play.
Yeah. All you do is you go, I play George Lincoln Rockwell. And it's like, it's all I want is to not be fucking 95 degrees. Like I'm over here trying to be a fake radio star.
How's that working out?
Oh, it's going terribly. We were like, hey, why don't you give us some money? And then like the host is gone. So now it's just like a Bryden stream. Do you want to start watching Cops? I mean, I think like we can just start watching episodes of Cops. It'd be fine. And we could like, I'll go take a piss or a shit or something. Then we could about like 15 minutes of some guy DJing that nobody gives a fuck about. That sounds good.
I kind of suspect you played World's Drunkest Episode too soon.
Oh, dude, we already did World's Drunkest Episode, and
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get it. This is World's Drunkest Episode Part 2 for sure. I don't know what we're supposed to do. I don't know what we're supposed to do. Waiting.
Do you have the access to the questions? Maybe we could knock some of those out.
Let's go ahead and knock some of those out. All right.
Pick the shitty ones so that we're 5 minutes in of the fake take 4.
I'm just gonna start at this one.
Don't blow the good ones.
No, I'm just gonna start. Oh, this is August 3rd. Yeah, dude, I never look at show prep. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna do this one. This is the first one that she said. All right, it's from Relationship Advice. My female 25 husband. Okay,
Wait,
so
what?
so she's 25 and a female, and her husband is male, and is 26. Wants to pull off WWE moves on me. Throw away for obvious reasons. So it's from Fed Up Wife 1997, which is pretty good, I guess, of a name. But I honestly don't know how to even begin explaining this. He had seemed like a regular guy with normal interests throughout our relationship, But last night he came up to me. He came up to me real nervous. So I asked, Jesus.
Still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. It's just really funny.
What's so funny? I'm back, by the
Is
way.
that it showed up with a big black screen, and I know that you panicked like an idiot. Nobody saw
Well,
you,
I've got tape
dumbass.
over it. Okay.
Okay, now look, it's good that you're back because I'm do the show.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't even know what you could have been doing because I'm the one who reads all the stuff.
Well, I tried to read the stuff, and I'm not good at it.
What one were you reading then?
The fucking WWE one.
Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah. Why don't you keep going then? We'll just do that first. Or do you want me
Well,
to
I
read it?
already
Where
closed
we
it.
at?
You should
You
read
do
it,
it.
Abby. Start
You
from the
do it.
beginning.
I'm not gonna be good at it.
Okay.
Listen, I'm not good at. Listen, I'm not good at reading a script. That's why I don't do call centers anymore. That's why I just fucking talk to people. All right, because I am a king of talking. You
You're
can't
good
give
at
a script
talking.
to me. You can't give a script to me. Are you
You
serious?
did fine on the other script I gave you.
Abby, you go because you don't
That's
have to
voice
sound out the
acting.
words.
Because I don't what? Have to sound out
Have
the
to
words?
sound out the words.
Okay,
Yeah, that's true. I don't
there's
have
no.
to sound out the words because I'm a little smarter. Got a little more going on up there. Okay, so from our dad/relationship advice, my husband wants to pull off WWE moves on me. Throwaway for obvious reasons. I honestly don't know how to even begin explaining this. He'd seemed like a regular guy with normal interests throughout our relationship, but last night he came up to me real nervous, so I asked him what's wrong. He told me that he wants to try something new tonight. And well, I had considered myself quite sexually
so good at reading.
open-minded. Okay, shut up. So I said, "Cool. What is it?" He then proceeded to explain this move called the power bomb, in which I would be picked up such that I would be on his shoulders and that he would slam me back first onto the mat, and then we would have sex.
Yeah,
Like,
bam. No,
What
that
Matt?
rules. That's hot.
What math?
I'm into that. Erica, can I power bomb you? She says nothing, but I think. I
She's
think.
thinking about it.
Listen, silence is compliance.
No, I don't think that's true. What if the girl is a mute? What if she's a mime?
I'm not
Bryden?
fucking Helen Keller.
Harold Carroll.
Harold Keller. This is why I can't take this long to do these shows. This is why I'm worried about the Patreon shows. I'm
I
going to be
know,
too
you're
far
gonna be-
gone by the second hour. This is ridiculous.
Try
Helen Keller.
again.
I can't fuck
Good
Helen
job.
Keller.
It is it's a tongue twister.
It is. And you know what? I tongue twist the shit out of her too. All right? She'd be like, all right?
Well,
'Cause I'm
she
good
wasn't
ahead.
actually,
A person. I agree. That was bullshit.
yeah, like any rational person. I thought he was kidding around, but oh no, he seems to be quite bent on this.
Hell
I
yeah.
asked my sister for advice, and she said that I should just let him do it once and get it out of
Yeah.
his system.
Hell yeah. Dude. Fuck yeah.
Dude,
I
what?
want to do this.
No. Okay, listen to this next part. But I've done my research, and actual professional wrestlers have been forced into retirement from this one move.
Yes. Well, yeah. Okay. It's the power drive, right?
The power
Power
bomb.
bomb.
Power bomb. Yeah. I can't imagine doing it on unless you have a California King.
Well,
That's
no,
a big bet.
She said the mat, so they have a mat already.
Oh yeah, that's
Well,
true.
no, I think he goes on to say it would be on the bed.
Oh,
He keeps assuring me that he won't actually slam me and that it's a bed, not a wrestling ring, but I'm not buying any of it. I understand that men get off on power, and I'm quite petite, so I doubt that he would have any difficulties pulling this off, but I don't want to live the rest of my life traumatized due to something which may or may not occur as a direct result of this. Please, advice.
I'm on the
No.
guy's side. No, I'm on his side.
No, but she could legitimately get hurt.
But
though.
you don't even know what a power bomb is.
I don't care what a power bomb is. It sounds like
it was a power drive, it was-
professional wrestlers have been put into retirement from this one move.
If it was the power drive, I was thinking it was like the power drive. That's different. Where he's like, "Let me break your neck." That's different. No, the power bomb is where you put them all up on your shoulders and then grab them by the shoulders and then you slam them down and you fuck them. That's fine.
That's what they do
Yeah.
in the wrestling ring.
That's hold on, Evan. Am I wrong? That's what the that's yeah. So like
He
they
shouldn't
take,
he shouldn't have built this up so much. That's the first mistake.
right.
He should have just kind of playfully wrestled with her and then picked her up and done it.
I think
He
you
would have
should-
been fine.
I think you should have fucking playfully wrestled with her and fucking tombstoned her ass on the bedroom
Like,
floor.
I think that maybe we shouldn't be doing things that could harm women.
It couldn't harm her if he slams her on the bed like this.
You know what, dude? Yeah, if she is actually like good at
She
this,
seems afraid though, and she doesn't sound like she's good at it. She's afraid. And what if she's just like terrified and it's a bad situation
Well,
and
then
she
it's
doesn't
gonna-
she's not gonna be into it.
she's
The
got
fear will play into it. She doesn't understand what this is. She's built it up in her mind. She'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, think about like, dude, this could put her over with the crowd. Like for sure. I mean, like if she just like turns, she's like, oh, she turns, around and like, what if she turns around?
There's
And she
gonna-
fucking does slap chest to him, and then like she starts to win the match. Like what? I mean,
That's a
then
good
what?
point. She said she's petite though, and he's big, so I don't know if she could win the match. Wrestling is kind of
Well, wrestling is fake, so I don't know her complaints.
it just seems like it would be difficult for her to get the upper hand.
Okay, if I were her, I would say, okay, fair enough, but let's put a table, and then after you're done, I put you through the table.
Like she puts him through the table?
Yeah. And then
Okay.
she gets the count, and then she gets the belt. Like this, I don't know what we're talking about.
Wrestling again.
Yeah, I think it's wrestling. I think it's wrestling. I think it's
think
fine.
it's-
I think it's fine. No, I mean it's fine. Like, yeah, dude, and then you could like, because like up until the days that they do this, they can just be like on Facebook, just fucking shit talking to each other and all that.
Oh, they can play it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and then we'll see what happens. They live stream it.
They should like record themselves assaulting each other's
sex.
families and
Yeah.
things like they used to do, where they would like show up to like the guy killed the other wrestler's dad and then like showed up to the funeral and caused problems.
You're talking about, I think you're talking about Kane and Undertaker.
sounds-
but
That sounds right.
Yeah.
And it could also be helpful because they could get a lot out. Like, yeah, your mother's a bitch.
yeah.
And they could
Oh,
vent
that's
through
true.
the promos, but it's all part of the act.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm coming around on this, I think. Actually, you could vent a lot. Women love to vent. This might be good for her.
I think that women should just go ahead and start pro wrestling bullshit games with their pro wrestling bullshit husbands and boyfriends. This is a great idea. Like, just do games.
Have I told this story about the time? So my husband refuses to dance, right?
Okay, that's fucking.
He won't do
horrible,
it.
By the way,
He
that's,
ref- he-
that's
he-
good.
no, listen, no, we're getting to a story, okay?
He was like, I lived in a small town.
He
and
hates
it
it
was
so
illegal.
much.
It was illegal to dance. There was
No,
a car
he-
crash.
No, loose. Okay, no, but he wouldn't even take me to prom. He refused to. He wouldn't take me even if I said we didn't have to dance. So I never got to go to prom.
Was it because of the dancing
Okay.
or was it because you were ugly?
No, he
It was like,
said that-
listen, I don't
lame.
know. I don't want to see. I don't want to be seen with her. It's me,
Well, he married
Abby's
me,
husband.
didn't
It's Abby's husband. That's the best I could get, so I settled in. It's it's terrible. It's me, Abby's husband, Trump. It's awful. I married her. Gotta get another one better. You know me, Trump. So I always find something better. But
I'll be the next first lady.
you're gonna be Vanya.
Oh my god. But no. Okay, so one day we were hanging out with all his family, and like they were listening to country music, and people were dancing, and I was like, "Honey, let's dance." And he pretended like he was gonna dance with me, and then we took one step, and he spun me around and put me on a headlock, and like threw me on the floor, and I was
DDT.
laughing so hard. I
That
couldn't
rules.
breathe, and his whole family were just like jaw dropped in shock, like concerned for me, like, oh my gosh,
That
is he
rules.
abused? It was so, and I was just, and he and I were just on the floor laughing.
I like to, you see, like, dude, fucking Evan's right. I like to imagine you fucking Diamond Page fucking DDT'd you dumbass, or like fucking Stone Cold Stunner to you stupid ass. That rules.
And no one ever got that it was a joke, like people were very just alarmed. No one ever laughed except for us.
That
So he met
rules.
you halfway. Sounds like a cool dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he still has never danced with me.
Well, I mean, listen. The problem is that you're too
Okay.
tall to dance. All right,
Yeah,
like,
I'm
listen.
also very clumsy.
Nah, I'm small. I know how to dance. Like all
Like
the
an
best dancers
ostrich.
are small. I know how to dance. Like I'm a dancer. All right, I can dance. You're too tall. You're lanky.
I want you to
it's dumb.
stream yourself dancing in front of your green screen. You could put like a disco
Are you
background.
fucking kidding me? I
Do it.
legitimately will do that.
Do
I'm
that.
a
Do
good
that
dancer.
next stream, and I want to see this stream.
Fuck this. I'm legitimately a good dancer.
Did you ever play Get Your Groove On? What is that? What it was called? Bust a Move? What was it called? It was like a
I don't know.
PlayStation game.
Yeah.
Dang it!
Okay, I played Dance Dance Revolution, but that's also not dancing.
No. It was like bust. It was you just push the buttons on the controller. There was no mat or anything. It was just a PlayStation game. But anyway,
I
there
like
was
how
like
that-
disco
see,
music.
hold on. This is what I'm saying. When I'm like, wow, dancing, like you're like, have you ever played this game
No,
where
I'm just
you
saying
play?
that you should have a green screen behind you with one of the levels from whatever that game was, Bust a Move.
You've never been good at dancing in your life. Ask Erica. They call me
No,
dancing.
I don't know how to
They
dance because my husband
call
won't dance with me.
Dancing Bryden. They call me dancing Bryden. Like I'm good
Who?
at dancing. The people at weddings.
The people at weddings. At all weddings, everyone knows Dancing Bryden.
You think I'm kidding? No,
I don't know what to think.
You think I'm kidding? I can't put them on the damn show, but I will send you pictures of me just busting a move. Look, I know how to dance. I'm a good dancer. So are you serious? I feel insulted.
I don't
Do
know.
the
I
show.
have to see the
Do
proof.
the show.
I have
Do
to
the
see
show.
the proof. I
Do the
want
show.
a cool green screen too.
Oh
Okay,
my
we have
God.
a Dear Abby actually
Oh
that
my
we should have
God.
gotten.
So are we all
Why?
agreed that she should just go with it? She's building it up too much in her mind,
Yes.
and she's like thinking
Only
it's
if
going
this
to be
lead
something
up
more
situation
serious.
happens. I feel like it's a good trade-off.
I agree with Evan. I mean, I don't know. It's just not that big of a deal.
Well, you don't think so because you're not the one that was gonna get freaking whatever bombed.
It's basically just tossed on the bed. It's going to be fine.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure it's fine then. We'll just go with that.
Well, it's like, I mean, it is weird. I would ask him to explain why.
You know why? He picks her up with her legs on his shoulders.
No, I get what
and
it
she's
is.
facing his face. It makes sense. It works with the wrestling
know what else
context.
it- you
It
know-
works with the sexy times context. It's fine.
You know what? Dude, you know what she might not have realized? Because with the power bomb, he could pick her up legs to fucking cross the face. And
Okay,
gone,
no,
nom,
let's
nom,
not
nom,
do
nom,
Yeah,
this.
nom, nom.
No,
that's
no,
what
no,
he's
no,
thinking.
no,
She
no.
just doesn't realize that that's what it's about.
Yeah,
This is
it might be
too
that.
far.
Honest to God, it's probably that, and she's so fucking stupid. She would love it.
It does sound stupid. Okay, now let's move
But
on.
Shut up. We're still talking. He
it.
would he could do nom 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 like all
Okay,
of that. She
stop!
would like that.
That's what he's
Shut
after.
up.
He just doesn't feel comfortable saying that to her because he's too awkward presenting it in a sexual way. So he's presenting it in a wrestling way. So he can do that. And then there's an exit strategy with the bed.
I don't think
Yeah.
this is true. I think
No,
he just wants to be a wrestler in the bedroom.
I don't know. And even that is also fine. But
He
I'm-
would just
listen,
feel like
listen,
a cool guy doing
If you
it.
could listen, if you could just shut up while I explain the situation.
I don't want you to explain the situation. You're being disgusting. I don't want to talk about this on the
Oh
show.
my God! Yeah, let's not talk about oral sex on the show.
No, let's
like,
not. That's
listen.
private.
So
situ-
yeah, how are you gonna help anybody if you aren't talking to these weirdos? Now hold on, nobody's asking you to be like, oh yes, it's me, oral sex queen. Nobody cares. Like, look, so he does the power bomb, It goes up. It goes nom 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 nom. And then she might like that. She might be into like being held up like some type of light princess, you know. And then make her feel small. And then like he makes her come, and then he slams her down, and then fucks her. I think she'd be into it. I think honestly, if I had like arms instead of toothpicks, I'll bet Eric would love that.
Arms.
He knows he can't go through with the whole just lifting her up on his shoulders.
Yeah.
Because he could drop her. He's worried about that, so he's got the backup plan of the bed.
You go, nom, 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 nom. I don't know. I think this guy...
so unappealing.
It's not unappealing. Shut up. You're a liar. Bitches want that. I think they'd love that. I think this guy rules. Whoever's listening to this, don't listen to this stupid bitch that's a woman. Women want to have the thrown against the wall, all that shit. They don't even think that they're
I'm just
people.
saying.
Yeah, wow. Silence.
The difference
Silence
is
from
that she is
silence
afraid.
from the fucking cut department over there. They're like, fuck, we don't think we're people. Listen, she'll love it, dude. Just go ahead and do it. Her complaints are complaining. It's stupid. She'll be into it. Next fucking question.
Just let him powerbomb
Next
you.
question. Yeah, let him fucking powerbomb. She's gonna love the powerbomb.
Try it once.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
If Erica told me, let me powerbomb you, I'd be like, I mean, I guess. Like, let's give that a try. That sounds funny. I don't know what happens next, but I'm into it. It's a trust fall.
It is a trust fall. That's interesting. It is kind of like a trust fall.
I don't know. No. Next fucking question. I solved this one. Evan solved this one.
You did.
You've been wrong. Next one.
Question. This is from an anonymous listener. Question for the show. How many rejections from girls in a given social circle should one rack up
2.
before considering the well poisoned from word of mouth? Can
2.
you believe so-and-so tried to get with me? Blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
2?
It depends on how many, but 2. If it's 4 people, 2, as long as it's the same one. If it's 6, then 2 with, each one. If it's 8, 2. Like, more than 2 is fucked.
Okay.
Choose wisely.
Time also matters.
You're right. Time does also. Like, if it's 2 6 months, if it was 1 6 months ago and another, a year ago, like, then I do think it resets. I think it probably resets every fucking year.
Can you explain why the well is poisoned from it? Just because he's got like a reputation for asking out all the girls, or
Yes. Yeah, because girls talk. Girls
It
talk.
stops being about her. It stops being personal, and it starts being about him.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, because it starts being like, like, oh, it's not because we're friends and we've been hanging out and he likes me. It's because,
the other girls said no.
Yeah.
It's because he wants someone. It's not about me. It's about him wanting a girl instead of me.
It's a really good analysis.
I'm telling you, boys, we get it.
You guys are on a roll.
All
right. Well, I guess that one's solved. 2.
Well, I
and
don't
then
know.
stop.
I don't know.
Find another well to poison.
I want to hear the female fucking perspective, as if you've ever done anything besides just pop out a kid and toast a bagel.
Honestly, I would say 1. I mean, I don't know. It depends on who she talks to and how much they talk, kind of thing. Because like.
Wait, so if a male friend of yours had asked out one of your friends 6 months ago, and then he asked out another
okay, if
girl,
there was 6 months in between, that's a different situation. There's no like timetable in the message here.
Yeah.
So like 6 months, no, it would be fine. But I feel like if you, just in any situation where that this guy asked out your friend 3 weeks ago and now he's asking you out, it's like, oh, well, I'm the second choice. Like, that kind of feels bad. That sucks.
Okay, but we just literally, Evan and I were like, bam, time tip. I mean, it was like in a matter of 30 seconds. Well, I know you added that.
You asked for my opinion on the
but I mean,
question.
I don't know. I just thought that you were going to have
I'm agreeing with you
on that.
I'm agreeing with you. I think you guys are right. I said that it was good advice. It was good commentary. Do
Yeah,
you
I
want
think
me
you
to
have to
argue?
go
How
2 to
long?
3 weeks, 2 to 3 months in between.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. How's that? 2 to 3
maybe
months.
longer. I don't know.
Because
Really?
I think 6 months.
5 months. 5 months.
5 months is fair. I mean, like, I would say, okay, let's say we're in a group of like 6 friends and 4 of them are women. You ask at one, they're like, nah, I'm not into it. You gotta wait at least, to me, it's 6 months, at least six
Yeah.
months before you pounce on another and go. But also, I mean, there's certain things like maybe you've been hanging out more with this one and stuff. There's a
Hmm.
lot of nuance. Um, but yeah, 6 months is where I think it's fair. Where do you say woman wise? Like, when would it be too creepy?
Yeah, no, I don't know. Just anything too close. 3 months is a little bit on the edge. I feel like that's still a little too
Well, but
soon.
he was looking at one girl. That was all he
Like he
saw.
had a choice,
And then it
and
didn't
she said no.
happen. You don't
Yeah.
think 3 months is enough where he could be like, you know, I never really thought about her because I was so focused on this one girl. But now it's 3 months later. What's that, like 90 days? I've been
So
paying
many
attention to
days.
other girls. I've
I don't
gotten
know.
over it.
That's
No, I think
three whole.
This girl's actually
it
really cool, and
depends.
I've built a relationship with her.
It depends on what's going on in those 3 months, maybe too, though. So like if it's just like the same old. This is like he's just asking you out randomly because someone else said no still. But if you have been hanging out with this girl more and there's like a lead up where you've been flirting with her and getting to know her and stuff a bit better in between, like that might be able to shorten the time. So there's a connection there.
Hmm.
But I don't know, generally women do not want to think that you would prefer someone else.
Well, I see.
You don't ever want that to be like a brain worm in her mind.
Okay, I also, by the way, I want all women to know that every man would prefer to fuck Selma Hayek over you. I'm sorry, it's just true. We all
We don't want to
do.
hear it. We don't want to think it.
Yeah,
You
but
don't
you
want
know
that
it.
to be something in her mind.
But you know it.
Well, like, if that's different than you putting it in her mind with your behavior or your words.
Well, I mean, Erica's gonna listen to this podcast, and it's
Yeah,
something she
you're
already knew.
weird. You guys have a weird situation.
I know it's a great relationship, honestly. I screamed at her earlier, but
Yeah, see, I would never accept that. I
yeah,
would be very upset.
yeah, that's why you accept having a kid. Um, it's a loser.
I'm a
Nihilist
loser
Dunk.
because I have kids.
Nihilist Dunk. Nihilist Dunk. Selma Hayek rules.
If you're a nihilist, just go. Can I say? I can't say
What?
that.
Yeah, you can't say that. We are over 5 minutes, so we can say fuck now. No,
Well,
let's
that's
no,
good.
let's have
But
another
you know what I
goddamn
was gonna
conversation.
say. If
Yeah,
you're a
what I should
nihilist, go
kill
prove
myself.
it.
Yeah. Dumbass, never read philosophy, has no
I don't
idea.
give a shit.
Doesn't get it. Doesn't get it. Okay, but anyway,
You're so smart, Bryden.
I
You're the
am
one with
fucking
the big
brilliant.
brain here. You can't even read. You're sitting there like. Hang on.
I don't.
I'll be right back.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that.
Uh.
Like, I don't know. No, she has to go wrangle her children because she's such a genius. It's very good that people, have kids. But
It really interferes with podcasting.
oh my God, it interferes with podcasting like you wouldn't believe every goddamn day. If my podcast host was a man, this wouldn't happen. I guarantee it. It would never fucking happen. But it's fine. I have to keep working on how I should do my voice up and down and all of that. Just during
sorry.
bullshit. Yeah. Are you sorry? Are you really sorry?
Yeah, we had a problem, okay?
Oh no! They're all alive, right?
They're fine.
Okay, good.
They're just in trouble. Very big trouble now.
That rules.
I
Whatever
told
they're
them, go
doing,
tell
I
your
approve
dad what you did and get out of here.
Oh, that rules. What's hilarious is like the spirit of your children are just like what I am as a guy now at 35. I'm like, whatever happened is some shit that I would have done. I guarantee it.
You're wild children sometimes.
Yeah, we're still children.
Ah, dude, creative type men. I mean, we're the best.
I hope my children don't grow up to be like Bryden.
Well, that's
No.
rude.
You're wrong, and you're right, because they won't grow up.
What?
They'll get bigger, but they won't grow up.
Oh, okay. I see. Because Bryden never grew up. He's like a little baby.
I wouldn't say a little
Not just
baby.
Bryden.
Go ahead.
Thank
Boys
you.
do not grow up.
That's true. Boys don't. I mean, he's like, oh, why would you not? Why would you fucking not just fucking, you know?
That's true. I think you're right. I think you guys made a very good point illustrating the fact of life that men are like children.
Men get the benefit of not having to grow up. We get responsibilities, we deal with our responsibilities, but we don't grow up.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
Why are you a feminist, Evan? What the hell is this gay bullshit?
You're absolutely right. I love
We're
this
not.
guy.
No, because
Just a bunch of immature babies. This is the root of all the problems.
Why
is
do
you
you
know,
think-
you have
why
all
do you
these
think- I'm
wives
sorry. I'm
who
sorry,
are
we
like,
built the
my
world?
husband needs me to make him a chore list. Like he's a child or he won't take out the trash.
Hey,
And
hey,
you know
hey,
what? You're right. This
hey,
is why. They
hey,
just don't grow up.
Hey, guess what, dummy? You know why we like lists of shit? Because we like to accomplish stuff. And we go, okay, that way you'll stop talking to me. That's the whole thing. That way you can't complain. Because I go, that's all done. That was easy. I figured that out. And then now you have nothing. Nothing to hold over me. But women go, oh, we have vague things. Like, I just feel like you haven't hugged me enough today. Which is bullshit.
Well, maybe you should hug her more, Bryden.
wrong.
Maybe you should freaking hug Erica more. Maybe that would make her happier.
I don't care about that.
Well, then what are you doing?
I am trying to fucking be famous on a podcast. Patreon ad.
If you care about it, ask him to do less and ask him to hug you more.
That's true. If you really,
I don't make my husband do hardly anything except watch the kids while we're doing the show, and he can't even keep them away from the super glue. while I
that
do it.
rules. That
So
rules. That
apparently,
rules.
the one freaking thing is. I'm sorry. It's everything.
That
Everything's
rules.
fine.
See, that rules. And guess what, guys? Sometimes on Saturdays, this Saturday, we're gonna play Ready or Not, which I think is a terrible name for a
I
game.
think so.
Yeah, it may or not. Listen, do the show.
Okay,
It's
we're doing the
95 degrees
show.
in
I
my
got a little
apartment.
heated there.
Yeah, I know. For no reason. You're not the
Freaking
one that
super
gets heated.
glue,
That
dude.
rules. It's hilarious. They're gonna listen. They're
I'm
learning
sorry.
stuff. As long as they didn't stick it on their eyelids, they're learning stuff, which is like it tears your
No, it's
skin
just
off.
their fingers, and they
Yep.
weren't even stuck together, really. Like, she pulled them apart before they could get glued together. It wasn't a huge deal. But I'm just thinking, like, man, if the toddler gets that super glue,
Well, yeah.
we're screwed. That kid is a menace.
Well, I mean, I'm telling you. I mean, I also was a kid. I think I know the one that you're talking about. I did that same shit. All right. So listen, she's gonna be a son of a bitch.
Yeah, I'm not looking. You keep telling me she's like you, and I'm getting very frightened.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Everything that I know about her and she's said. I'm like, oh nope, that's a problem.
I've got to do something to stop this from
Oh, you
happening.
can't.
I feel
You
like I'm
can't.
seeing the future. And I need to fix this.
Just an issue. Just gonna be a fucking problem. This
Okay.
this
Let's
is
move
this
on.
is the worst fucking podcast for him. We have a podcast we have to do.
We're doing a podcast.
I
What do you
don't
mean
know.
it's the worst? I promise you we've had worse podcasts.
That probably.
Okay, this one is for r/relationships. Ghosted after meme. I was seeing someone for a couple months now. Yesterday I sent a meme that said, they called me Biggie Eilish today. And she flipped.
I've
She
seen
flipped
that.
a
I've seen that. And it rules. I've seen that one and it rules.
She flipped a switch and went ham on me and broke off our relationship. Am I insensitive for thinking the Biggie Eilish meme was funny for being technically correct? Not like body shaming is okay or anything. It's just funny that the insult was accurate.
Yes.
But I'm just confused to the degree that people get offended by it. It's not even her. Like, it's not even his girlfriend. IDK all the drama for it. To me, it was technically an accurate insult. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just Google it.
Okay. Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
look-
Yeah. We don't need all the fucking extra on it. Yeah.
Sorry.
Look that meme up. It fucking rules. It's very funny. I saw that. And yeah, accurate insults are incredible. And the bitch he was making fun of when they said Biggie Eilish is very funny. And that guy should just not even care. That woman sucks. Who cares? Well, I sent you a picture of some shit. Who cares? I'm sorry. He's not gonna like her later. He's not gonna like her more later. Like if that's the split, then like he's not gonna like her more later.
That
Who
is very
cares?
sensitive to
She
break
needs,
up
she
over
needs
it.
to understand it's not about her. She's
Yeah.
making it about herself.
I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, that's the thing is I want to see like was she a hefty broad?
Yeah, he doesn't say, but I would
She
assume
was.
so.
She was a hefty broad. And listen, I'm not even saying I don't like a fat old ass and fat old titties and like all his fucking you know, like I mean I like my favorite is bimbos. You know, big lips, big ass, big tit. You know, all of that. But I guarantee this woman was none of that. Have you seen the meme? I'll link it in the fucking description.
No, I'm Googling it, and I don't know if maybe it's just kind of like scrubbed or what, but I'm not finding anything interesting.
I saw it on TikTok.
Well, I'm not looking on TikTok.
What are you doing on TikTok?
I'm watching
He's-
the TikToks and I'm gonna be posting.
He's going to make us a
clips.
TikTok, yeah.
You're going to
Posting
go to
clips.
jail for that.
It'll be one of these. You know, if I'm going to jail, I'm already going to jail, brother. Like it's not.
He's going to jail soon when I die from my anorexia anyway.
Yeah, it's. I mean, seriously, they're gonna take me out for my Odyssey streams, not for TikTok. But yeah, it's like a fat bitch with a green streak in her hair. She looks like Biggie Smalls, but it's Biggie Eilish. It's funny. It's a lot of that shit's not funny ever, but it's actually funny.
Yeah. I
She
don't know why she's upset.
legitimately-
You should just forget about her and find someone that's less sensitive about that.
Anybody who's going to be dating somebody that sensitive is going to be 20-something years old. And let me tell you, as somebody who dated a bunch of people when I was 20, like, you
They're
just go
20
on-
and 19. Yeah.
Right. You just go on a date with somebody and then it's not that great. And then you just go on a date with somebody else. Like, it's not, you're young and hot, dude. Like, I'm fucking 35 and, like, my face looks like Billie Eilish's face. Like, I mean, I'm old.
It does,
now.
kind of.
Like, I used to be David Bowie. Now I'm Billie Eilish. It's not good. I look like Lil Xan. It's not good. It's bloating. You know, but when you're 20s, go nuts. It's not that big of a deal. Just do that. She's not the best thing in the world. She's obviously not for you. If you think it's funny and she doesn't think it's funny, she's not for you.
Especially if she was not even fat. Like, I could understand getting upset about it if you're just as big as the meme.
Well, even
But,
then-
like, if
even
you're
then.
not, then she's just like a whiny bitch for nothing.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guarantee she was white if she was complaining about that.
Yeah.
It's, you know, I don't know. I mean, like, look, there's a cut between things. You're either funny or you're not funny. And I want young people to know that. You're either funny or you're not funny. And I think we know what is funny. Like Eric Scholes, funny. You know, he's funny. Not funny. Jesselnick, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They are trying to. I don't know. Even know who they is. You know what is funny. And if women don't like that, what is actually funny, then I'm sorry, just say fuck you to them. Because, like, Erica knows what's funny.
They should at least pretend that you're funny. Like, they should at least fake laugh at your jokes.
Well, it's not even your jokes. It's just, like, what is funny. Like,
A lot of
memes
the time
aren't memes aren't somebody's jokes. You know,
Yeah.
that's some bullshit that they copied and pasted. Like, if she can't even get the fact that, you know, he thought that was funny, there's no way that she's gonna even agree with him that Joe List is funny. It just won't happen. You're never gonna get along with this gal, ever.
That's true. You
And you
should
shouldn't.
just be happy she left.
Men should ultimately rely on their instincts if they're gonna be with somebody or not, based on humor. Is she okay with your humor? I mean, maybe this is just me, but it should just be your fucking humor. If she doesn't laugh at the same shit that you laugh at, you're not going to get along. Am I crazy?
No, you're not. You're right. Yeah, a compatible sense of humor I think is very important. If you can't laugh at least a lot of the same things and at least not get offended when you don't think the other thing is funny, then there's a problem.
Any woman who gets offended by, okay, listen, relationship advice. First date, take her to a comedy show. See how she acts.
First date?
Yep.
But
take her
she's
to a
going to be
comedy
like nervous.
show. Okay, guess what? You don't have to talk. It's like watching a movie.
I don't know. I think that's a bad idea.
Nah, I think it's a great idea. Comedy
I think
is great.
it maybe like the second or third date.
Why? What are you supposed to do
Don't
first
you want to
date?
like talk to her and get to know her and see if you even want to go on a second date? Like see what the chemistry is like?
Yeah, ideally, but people.
So go out to coffee or something and then be like, hey, I got tickets to a comedy show day after tomorrow.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, maybe like instead of taking to a movie, you go to
Movies
a
would be
comedy show.
dumb. Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, maybe coffee first date. You're right. You're completely right. I agree with
I just
you.
think it would be really weird to not talk to someone on a first date. That's all. That's my only point there.
I agree. I agree with that. But I mean, that's like what first dates used to be was let's go to a movie, you know. Then I think yeah, go to coffee.
I did that once when I was 12. We went to see the Simpsons movie. My first and only like teenage date.
What did you think of the Simpsons movie?
It was fine. It was funny.
I
What
fucking
do you
was
think of the
like-
guy?
I was like 13 or something like that. I don't know, somewhere around there, junior high.
yeah,
What do you think of the guy?
What did the guy?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. He was just some kid I had grown up with, and I was like, he's really awkward and nerdy, and like I don't even want to date.
So he doesn't have any sort of personality, so he's relying
Well,
on the
we didn't
movie to
talk
be
very.
something that you're interested in, because he's not going to be like,
Yeah.
you know, let's see if we have any sort of connection. He's just like, you probably want to see this movie. I can kind of get my way in there and see if anything happens without me
Indeed.
doing anything.
into your pussy.
Okay, look, we were children.
Well, let me ask
It
you
was my
this.
first kiss on the cheek, actually.
Oh.
Ooh.
Let me.
I got a peck on the cheek.
You got a pecker in the cheeks.
No!
Um,
Stop!
did you like The Simpsons? Though? I mean, like, hold on.
Yeah, I watched it with my grandparents sometimes.
Trash person. Trash person. Like, it literally shaped my
Well, better
entire.
than I-
No, no, no.
It's
Shut
like
up.
older
Shut up.
than me.
Shut up. Shh. Shh. Be quiet. It literally shaped my entire joke structure of everything as The Simpsons. So you're insulting. That rules. Just,
No,
just
look,
to know.
I'm not
no,
saying
shut
that it was
up.
all-
Shut up, Evan. You obviously.
You're talking about Bryden. You're talking about the first decade of The Simpsons. She's talking
Yes.
about the second.
I
Yeah,
know because she's an
exactly.
idiot. Shut
It
up.
was different.
No,
Shut
she's
up!
not an idiot. She's a child.
I know it's ridiculous. Evan, did The Simpsons
That's
not
the
like
man.
shape? Shut up. Evan, did The Simpsons not like shape our entire fucking idea of what is hilarious?
Yeah, because we watched seasons 2 through 8.
Yep, exactly.
But I didn't.
Yep, and that's why. You're
So
not
why
funny.
would I care about it?
That's why you're not funny. I'm just saying. That's why you're not funny.
No, look, you know what? I'm hilarious. People think I'm very
Name
funny.
one thing. Who? Name any person.
Powder Keg thinks I'm hilarious.
I think Powder Cake thinks that I'm hilarious.
Powder Keg loves me.
Sure.
Evan thinks I'm funny.
Yes.
It's funny because before the show started, I was talking about how his voice is just so like chill and nice, and I was gonna feel bad if I insulted him, and then he just insults me a bunch. So
And then what did I tell you during that?
you did tell
pre-show?
me he
I
was
did.
gonna come at me.
I said
That's
we're
true.
gonna come at you hard.
Okay, let's move on to our next story here.
All right.
I think it's only a matter of time before I call my girlfriend my ex's name.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Really?
that's not weird.
First off, my girlfriend is absolutely wonderful and things are going extremely well. I do not want anything to do with my ex at all. Things ended on fine terms, but there's absolutely nothing left there. We were a poor match to begin with. Their names aren't particularly similar, but I like to use nicknames and shortenings of one of those. And one of those is close-ish, I suppose.
Oh,
I'm
Jesus, fuck.
yeah. So he's using similar nicknames for them.
Well,
That's
that
kind
rules.
of
He's like, cunt. Cantina.
exactly. I'm sure that's exactly what it is. I'm just bad with names and faces in general.
Oh, Jesus, fuck.
And call people
This guy rules.
and call people the wrong name constantly.
Hey, just like, listen, Hole.
Correcting myself.
Listen, you fucking jelly pit. Hey, what's up? Oh, how's it going, Passion Pit? What's
Oh my
happening?
goodness. Oh, hey, Matt. Sorry, I meant George. That's not even close. It's not even similar. I call my own brothers the wrong name from time to time, and obviously I can tell them apart. This has almost happened a few times where my wires get a bit crossed.
Well,
Thankfully,
hold on. He might have like some mild face blindness though, which is it's a real thing.
yeah, he might. This just seems very made up to me.
No,
I understand I'm bad with names too, and I'm bad with faces, but he seems like paranoid about this and making up a story to excuse himself before he does it, so that when he does do it,
but if he didn't care, he wouldn't care enough to lie.
Right? Yeah. I mean, like, dude, like face.
That's not true. That's not even close to true. People just shoot off lies like crazy.
Listen,
but he's not shooting off a lie when he's been caught. He's shooting off a lie in advance.
Yeah, that seems like a paranoid situation. I don't know, man.
I don't know. I'm saying, like, he might have mild face blindness. Some people do struggle with names and faces and stuff. I struggle with names, but like faces. If I see you, I know your name forever. Like, I know faces.
I wish I was like that.
Well, I mean, I'll
I'll remember your face, but I won't necessarily be able to put a name to it.
I'm pretty good at it. It's unless I've only met you once or you're unimportant. I've been to so many like right-wing meetups where I'm like, okay,
let's not talk about that.
And we're like, oh yeah, that's nice. Get away from me now. But I mean, I'm a dick. But no, like in general, like if I see you and I remember your name because you're a guy I interacted with, and I'm like, yeah, okay, that guy has a personality. I will remember that forever. Like, I don't have problems with that. And I have like stuff, with the guys that I work with, where I'm like, okay, I remember that guy because I remember he's completely ridiculous in certain ways. Every single person that I ever talk to is completely ridiculous, no matter whether they're trying to be or not. They're just dumb. So you remember their mannerisms, and I can remember them once I see their face, I'm good. And the same goes for like profile pictures on Twitter. I will remember that, but I won't remember if somebody changed their profile picture. I'm not going to remember that shit. It's a visual thing. I'm just a visual learner, I guess. So I don't know. I forget what the question was, but I think the man is right. So long bit. Do the bit. Jesus fucking Christ.
So did he actually call her the name, or is he just setting the stage? Abby?
No, she might have got hit by lightning. Let's see. We might have to end the show ourselves.
Okay, no, sorry, I'm here. I had some issues going on because of flickering lights and things. I'm here though. Anyway, so the first problem is he's calling her a similar nickname to what he used to call his ex. Like, you've got to come up with something completely different.
Like what, sweetie?
No, I mean, I would assume these are like plays on their names or something. If he's even mentioning it. Because babe, you're not going to mix up. I don't know.
I don't do fucking Like, okay, listen, I call Erica names, but they're not like sweetie names. I go
You just
Smelica, Stinky Erica, Erica the Butt, Smelika Stinkson if she was black. Like, I remember when I came up with that one was pretty funny.
yeah, I don't know why she puts up with you for
Because what?
5 minutes.
Leave. I don't care. All of you could wander away, and I'd still just be on the internet going, where can I say the N word at? Like, it's not. Listen, I have a whole life, but it's what are some other ones? What are some? She's still sitting here because
Oh yeah,
the
she
rest
can
of
tell
our
us
fucking
what you
shit-
call her.
What is it? Okay.
I'm trapped in here.
She's trapped in there. Erica the Butt. That's one I do. I don't know. I made up a whole idea of a video game and like a cartoon franchise of Erica the Butt and Chaz, and it's like a brown kid that like they have like power rings, and like she doesn't like any of this. I just explain it to her.
yeah, you do.
Like,
Okay.
I just invent stories about like Erica the Butt and Chaz, who like go around time traveling, and they both have rings. This is
Is
just what
she a
happens.
butt in this game?
Well, yeah, she's the butt. Yeah, because
She's just a butt.
no, she's Erica the
Okay.
butt. Like she's
Okay.
got the same hair. But yeah, it's largely her butt.
It's okay. My husband doesn't call me anything. Like he doesn't even say my name. He doesn't like preface a sentence with something. Like it's not
preface. It's preface. But
whatever.
it's
Shut up.
preface.
Shut up.
Jesus.
I don't preface. He
Jesus
doesn't preface whatever.
Christ.
Oh my god. He doesn't say, sweetheart, what are you cooking for dinner? He just says, what are you cooking for dinner? I haven't heard my name in years.
Oh, you
So
shouldn't.
that's the
Except
advice. That's the advice to the person writing in. Do
Don't
not
call her
use
anything.
their name at any name,
You can get
and
rid
then you
of
won't screw it up, just like Abby's husband does.
Yeah, you can get away with it for 10 years straight, apparently.
Well, I'm just telling you that, like, I mean, I've got a big list in it. I never say Erica ever, unless I'm like really mad at her, and I'm like,
It's like
Bitch.
parents using their kid's first and middle name.
yeah, and even that is like, you stupid fucking bitch, like, but no, outside of that, it's like Erica the Butt, Smelika Stinkson,
Okay.
smells.
Well, none of this helps our guy.
No, I think that the guy is completely fine. I think that getting mad about names is stupid. She calls me Muffin every now and then because she's making fun of the muffin top bullshit.
Okay, but what if she called you by her ex's name?
If you, I don't know. I don't even know her ex's name. But it's probably fucking Lexington Steele.
What? No, but this is different. It's not about calling.
Yeah,
This is
hold on,
not calling
shut
you
up,
Muffin.
shut up.
This is calling
Bitch,
you.
shut up. Lexington Steele. People listening to this got this. Evan might have got this. You didn't get this.
No, I didn't get this.
It's fine. Keep going. Lexington Steele. I'm
I don't know.
hilarious. I'm hilarious. She brings the show down, dude. It's like I am a blimp and she is nothing but weight bags.
Bryden. You're
Lexington,
so mean to me.
Lexington Steele is a extremely famous giant dicked black porn star. You dumbass.
Why would I know that? Why would you expect me to know that? And why would you think that it's some like blight on my character that I didn't know that? I think it's very strange that you do know that.
Yeah, it's really strange that I don't know that, or that I would know that. Are you serious? I'm a comedian. I'm a professional comedian.
You're not a
I'm a professional. I'm a professional comedian. You're a shit comedian. You're a shit
Professional
comedian.
comedian who is obsessed with black porn stars.
Oh, I'm sorry. How many times did you have to say comedian? You dumb fuck.
Evan, do you have any advice for this guy?
Evan, you knew who Lexington Steele is, right?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
You're both freaks. You shouldn't know that. I wish you did not know that.
You don't know pop culture, idiot.
How is that pop culture? If that's pop culture, I don't want to know pop culture.
I mean, want to know.
All you know is old man stuff and black porn stars.
Yeah,
Are
I
you
don't
kidding
know.
me? That's what pop culture is to you?
Yeah, that's what fucking science
Pretty
is.
much.
Yeah, idiot. Evan says also that he wants to kill you.
I believe him. The way he's treated me today, I think that we are mortal enemies now.
We're not mortal enemies. You've just given a series of questions where the man is obviously right. That's not
Okay.
my fault.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
can
so
find
true.
one. Let me see. I can find one where he's wrong. Let me see. Let me just look.
I mean, it's just
I have
it's
a
like
lot
it's
here.
like seriously, as a fucking like because here's the thing, folks. People don't understand that like Abby is actually going to go and do some stand up, and I would like it to be good, but it doesn't seem like it's good.
I'm not doing stand up right now. I'm doing an advice podcast.
Yeah. I mean, it's incredible. You're like, I don't even know who Lashika Steele is.
Why
don't
would
know.
I? Okay, this is a
I don't
very
know, because the last,
strange,
like 40 years,
standard.
because for the last 40 years, I don't even know if he's still active. I don't know if he's still pushing.
I'm sure you
punks.
know. You do know, and you're pretending you don't know, and that's why you're insisting on it.
I can't name one porn star besides Lashika Steele, James Dean. Who are the others? Riley something.
I don't care.
I don't care. No, I
From
don't care.
r
You don't know.
slash
Shut up.
am I the
Shut up.
asshole?
It's time. No, it's time to name porn stars. Riley.
No, we're
what's her
not doing
face?
that.
Who were the other ones?
Bad.
Asia
I
something.
could go so many.
There was that lady who was in the movie. I don't know.
Yeah. Listen, I
Like
don't know.
the regular movie.
Yeah, Lindsay Lohan.
What?
I don't know. Listen.
That's the girl from Freaky Friday.
Listen. There was a bunch of Freaky Fridays that happened. I'm just saying, if you don't.
Did you ever see that Machete movie?
Yeah, Machete Rule. It was.
She was in Machete. She like dressed as a nun.
Well, I mean, I literally met Lindsay Lohan. She's an absolute sweetheart. She's a Muslim now for some reason, but she was really, really nice when I met her. Good lady. Good lady.
I'm
for
happy
sure.
for you.
No, she was really nice. Everybody else was a fucking cunt a lot of the time, but she was very nice. But
Were you like, where were you?
well, I was I like cleaned tables over at Jones on Third in Los Angeles. Good, it was a really shitty place to work, but tons of celebrities, and you met them like every day, And Lindsay Lohan was one of the ones that I met who was like really concerned that people would see her and all of that shit. And overall, she was really very nice. Sharon Stone really wanted you to know that she was Sharon Stone. Will Arnett was really nice, but just taller than God, and I don't know. I worked at Jones on Third for a while. It was really nice, but I'm telling you, the fact that you don't know who Lexington Steele is fucking
Okay, look,
irritating.
can we stop?
I never met him.
Why? Okay, look inside yourself. Think for a second. Is Abby the sort of person I would expect to know this?
Yes, I think I've seen you in one of those movies.
No!
Like that,
Oh my god. I like the long pause before. Okay. Am I the asshole for telling my coworker I would cover up my shoulders when he starts wearing shoes?
okay, what the hell?
My workplace doesn't have a dress code, so everyone dresses very casually. Today I was wearing a top with thin straps and long pants, and my shoulders were showing. One of my coworkers, Bryden, was giving me angry looks all day. When I finally asked him what's wrong, he told me he thought better of me than to dress in barely any clothes to work.
Milady?
At that moment, Brian was wearing pretty short shorts and was barefoot. He dressed like this the whole summer. The office is carpeted. He only puts on his slippers if he's going to the bathroom or the kitchen. I told Brian that I will start covering up my shoulders when he starts wearing shoes to the office. If I have to watch his hairy toes at work, he can deal with the side of my shoulders. That, of course, didn't help.
Okay,
He put on his headphones and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's the gist.
Okay, okay. They're both gross.
They are both gross. Why are you wearing spaghetti straps to work? And why is he not wearing shoes? And he's wearing short shorts, she said. Like very short shorts.
No, they're probably the fucking,
They're probably
above.
just regular shorts.
Yeah, the above the knee shorts. I mean, I've thought of getting to some of those, but I like the below the knee shorts. But it's just I'm old.
It just depends on your look.
Yeah,
I feel like.
I'm old, dude. Like I do
Like-
the heavy clothes type of thing. Hawaiian shirt, below the knee short, type of deal.
No, I think that Hawaiian shirts look a lot better with the above the knee shorts, though. I think that you're missing out there because I would think
Do you
that
think that
below
I
the
am
knees.
missing out here? Do you think with my knees?
Well, everyone could see your cute little tattoo that says "fun" on your knee.
That's true. They could. That's actually true. But the Hawaiian shirt's gonna be, almost down past my knees.
The Hawaiian shirt. It's gonna be.
It
How
is.
big are they? What are you doing?
They're pretty big.
Are you wearing Hawaiian shirts and slacks to work?
No, of course
Okay,
not.
we're talking about the workplace here for one thing.
Yeah, of course not. No, I wear.
Would you
Like-
walk around barefoot at work?
No, hell no.
I wouldn't either.
No.
Well, depends, but
I could if I wanted to.
Depends on
but
what.
Yeah, I no, of course not.
I don't know. Like, am I a lifeguard? Like, I can't say definitively.
Yeah.
I could be a
Assuming
lifeguard.
You don't work near a body of water or a pool.
Then yeah, I would probably wear shoes to work.
I dress completely different to work. Maybe tomorrow I won't. I'll see what
What
they.
are you gonna wear tomorrow? Wear your clown outfit.
Yeah, exactly. Like some
Work.
weird shit.
Wait till Friday. Do you have like casual Fridays? You could
No.
wear the clown outfit on casual Friday.
I just, I think you should dress nicely. But
Both of these people are the asshole.
it seems like it.
Well, there's the whole dress for the job you want, not the job you have. Maybe he wants to be a lifeguard and she wants to be a stripper.
It's possible. That's a good point, Evan. That's a good point. If that's the case, then they're both right.
Classic Evan.
All right, I think we're out of time for today,
We are
guys.
out of time. We just nailed it.
Let's go ahead and close out here. Remember that you can reach us on Twitter at OctoAbbey and at one and only Bryden. And it was, EVM Tanner?
Yes.
Or yes, okay.
It'll be in the description.
Yes. Evan, now's your chance to promote anything if you'd like to.
So if you live in Central Florida, Laura Loomer is running
Hell
for
yeah.
Congress. And
I like Laura.
That is the funniest thing that could happen. So please vote for her.
She's my friend. Vote for her. I like her a lot.
I've loved her ever since she did the whole tire thing where she said
Yeah.
that if you don't stand with me and my tires,
Just
blah, blah,
stand
blah.
with
Like that
it.
was so good. That was so good.
That should be her fucking campaign sign. It's
It
like,
should.
stand with me in my tire.
Yeah. I was like, I'll stand with you and your tires, Laura.
Dude, I stand with Laura and her tire for sure. Fucking dumbass. I haven't talked to her for years. All right, so my plugs.
Yes.
Please go over to Odyssey. It's it's in everything. Just go to my Odyssey. Somebody will tell you if you're listening to this. Also, let me do the final thing on the Patreon. Tomorrow we're gonna have a Patreon thing when I have, my air conditioner is not 95 degrees. It'll be pretty good. $1 a week. Oh, it's not even $1 a week. See, I'm worse than you.
It's
$1 a
$1.
month.
It's because you're really drunk.
$1 a month. $1 a month. You get
And
it.
it's going to be next week, not tomorrow.
That's true. Next week.
He said tomorrow.
Shit.
Do you want to start the show over?
Let's start the show. Let's start the whole show over. Anyway, go
'Cause
to
we can't
Odyssey.
edit.
Go to Patreon. $1 a month. Get out there. Please tell everybody about the show.
That is Patreon / wait, what was it? Sorry.
Here to Help podcast.
Here to Help podcast.
Yeah, but $1 a month, not that big of a deal. Go over to Odyssey. Please watch me do my streams. Watch my Saturday morning mixes. I really like that. And my birthday's coming up. Oh my! September 17th. My birthday is coming up. It's gonna be
Join
a
the-
holiday.
Join the Patreon as a birthday present for Bryden. Maybe he can buy himself a cup of coffee with the money or something. Also, we're doing gaming streams now. We did a Tarkov stream last Saturday. We'll probably do another stream this Saturday if I'm around.
This Saturday we're doing Ready or Not.
And we'd only planned to go for a little while, but we did like hours of the Tarkov stream, so you might actually get a lot of content.
It was very good.
From that. It was a good time. I thought it was fun. Bryden was very cranky. But it was good. Okay, everyone. Thank you for listening and have a great week, secure in the knowledge that we are with you and we are the only ones you can trust are here to help.